Hi, we're glad to welcome you today to Visual Touch Ministries, Thailand. It's been a dream of ours for many years here at Asia Pacific International University to develop a studio where we can do filming for television programs and audio programs for radio. My name is Bradley Booth. I'm the Dean of Education and Psychology here at Asia Pacific International University. And we'd like to just talk with you today and introduce you to some of the projects that we think are really exciting here. We'd like to ask our guests today some questions, and Pastor Philip Sukumar is our first guest from India, who actually just joined us here on the campus as a religious education student, and he has agreed to become one of our technicians to help us develop the video and the audio aspects of our studio here. Pastor, we'd like to ask you what your vision is for the studio here, some of the projects you'd like to see us conduct.
I'm glad that I could be here and be a part of this TV ministry that we have just begun. And our mission is to reach to the unreached through this media ministry that we have just started. As we know that in this world, young and adult are confronted with the multiple distractions of this world. And I wish that through this TV ministry that we can give the warning message to the people, and like the sermons and the inspirational songs and health message. And it is our vision that we wanted to reach out to the people, giving them the hope of Jesus, and could share the three angels messages to them.
So far, I understand you have been involved with several organizations, LLBN in California, Hope Channel, and most recently, the Northeastern Conference of Seventh-day Adventists on the East Coast of the United States. Can you tell us about that, Philip?
Yeah. Back in India, I was working for the Hope Channel. I was one of the program coordinator from Bangalore, and I was producing a lot of sermons and songs in 5 different Indian languages. I also was a program coordinator for LLBN. And through that, God has given me a great experience.
And most recently, the Northeastern Conference of Seventh-day Adventists has asked you to do some special things for them here. What are they asking?
The Northeastern Conference of USA, they have a special ministry called the Global Prayer Ministries. And through the prayer ministries, I've been in touch with them. They also praying along with us that this ministry should grow as the Hope Channel Thailand.
We'd like to introduce you to some members of our team here in Visual Touch Ministries. First one is Stan Kirilov. He is one of our international workers from Eastern Europe, and he's in charge of the IT department here at Asia Pacific International University. Stan, you want to tell them how this whole studio ministries thing got started?
Yes, that was about a year ago when we were thinking, how can we attract the attention of the young people that study here at the university to have some interest in the messages that we share in the church, because more than 60% of the students in this university are Buddhist, and it is very hard for Buddhists to understand Christianity. They have different concept of life, so how to reach those people? And then we got the idea, some friends from Bangkok, they're also doing video ministry. They shared with us that they work in high school and they engage students in filming small projects. And those students were not Christians. Those students were Buddhist. Mm-hmm. But eventually, because of the interest and interesting projects that they created, they got so interested that they also asked about Christianity and all these values and the gospel that we share with the people. So we said, why don't we do it on a much larger scale? This is a university, we have students from 30 plus countries here, and not all of them are Christians or even Adventists. So we said, let's start it here. And of course, it is always hard to start the first time, especially when we don't have any experience, we don't have anything to start making these videos with. But we prayed to God, and God slowly opened the doors for us. Perhaps slowly because we needed to know more. We needed more skills. We needed more understanding of what exactly we are going to do and how we are going to do it. And thank God, we did a few small projects, and we already expanded our vision. We wanted not only to engage our students in this university, but the young people throughout the whole country of Thailand. And there are several TVs that we can freely distribute our content if that content is well done with good quality and shares messages that we eventually can suit to the point of view of the Buddhist people. And here you go. Philip just came recently with his own vision, and then we figured out that we have the same vision. Of course, he may have thought more about TV programs that are broadcasted for the Adventist people, but we realized that our mission is the same. We want to reach people's hearts. And I'm so happy to share with all of you that God opened doors for us, met people with people that have the same mission and vision. And we'll be so happy to share those blessings with many more. And we hope our brothers and sisters in Christ will support us.
Now, we have some very special or very great concerns of ours here at our studios. The ministry is growing wider every day. We, of course, are going to be working with television and radio. But our greatest need at this point is purchasing equipment. Right now, what we are using to produce this production is cameras of one of our technicians. So what we're going to be doing throughout the next year is producing some DVDs and uploading them to YouTube, sending them to LLBN, sending them to Hope Channel. When you see these productions coming on, think of us. Think of what we're doing here in the middle of the jungle in a little town of Muklek, Thailand. The cameras we need and the lighting and the computers are just the beginning, folks. We need a place for sets. What you see here is the Ellen White Library, where we keep all of the Ellen White archives. And it's a wonderful place, probably the right place to start our first video shoot. But if you can help us, folks, to raise this money, it will make an impact here in Thailand that will last for generations. Young people will come to Jesus, will in turn go out and minister to the masses here in Thailand, where less than 1% of the population are Christians. We invite you to become part of this process. And God will bless you for it. And someday, in the Earth Made New, you will meet students who went to school here who were touched by Visual Touch Ministries. That's why we named the studio Visual Touch Ministries Studios, because of the impact we think it will have in the lives of the students who attend here. Thank you for helping us, folks, and this is just the first of many productions. We'll be in touch. God bless.